On the river. She took a felucca loaded with supplies to the people she sheltered. She's taken a dangerous route.
Hello, and welcome to the PlayStation Station. I'm Ashley Sexton, and in today's video, we're going to be having a look at Assassin's Creed Origins. Guys, firstly, I'd like to say, I've been thinking how can I bring more content to the channel and give more of my reviews and thoughts on games. And I've kind of been thinking, it's so hard to, especially with my time schedule, working more than one job and being a father, and also trying to get the time in to actually play the games themselves to give you the right amount of content. So I've come to the conclusion, rather than just doing a review once I've played the game at the end of the game, to actually play it, start enjoying it, start to see what I see in the game and take from it, and actually give you my impressions of the game. So we're gonna see how that goes. So this is my impressions of my initial thoughts of Assassin's Creed Origins. But I have to say, guys, if you enjoy the video, please smash that like button. You have no idea how much it will mean to me. It will really help me out. It will also help other people to get to see the channel, and that I truly will appreciate. But of course, guys, join the station, subscribe, and give me a big ding on that notification bell to make sure you don't miss a video as soon as I drop one. But yeah, guys, so Assassin's Creed, I have to admit, I'm rather enjoying it. It's giving me vibes of the first one with Altair. For some reason, I think it's maybe just some of the way maybe once you've murdered someone, how the scenes play out, but also just the general vibe of it. It's also obviously very different. I mean, you've got so many more skills available to you here. But all in all, I mean, it's really quite a lot of fun. The last Assassin's Creed I played was Assassin's Creed Syndicate, and I have to admit to you, I just really I found it okay. I just didn't really buy into it too much. Maybe it was how modern it felt, in Syndicate, and I hated the grapple. I hated the fact you just shot up the side of the building. I found that kind of annoying, actually, in a way, because a lot of what is Assassin's Creed to me is the climbing, running around, etc. on top of the rooftops, which you still had running around on top of the rooftops. You were just able to shoot yourself way across as soon as you wanted to, and I don't know. Maybe that's just me, but also, the carriages in Syndicate really bugged me. That the only way of getting around quicker was by actually using horse and carriage, which just seemed frustrating. You couldn't just hop on a horse and fly your way around London. I would have really enjoyed that, to be honest. But those are small things. All in all, the story was alright, and it wasn't a bad game, Syndicate. But all I'm saying is maybe I had lost a bit of hope of why Origins would have been good, and hence why I'm only getting around to it now. But it was on a good deal in the store, and it seemed there's something worth picking up, so got the deluxe edition of it. And yeah, as I say, initially, I mean, I say initially, I'm about level 18, I think, or at least I am here now. I think I'm level 19. So I've played a good chunk of it. I've got around. I mean, the map is beautiful. It's also really big, which is just great. You've got a load of places to explore. It's definitely not the cleanest system ever, but it's different. I'm actually enjoying the fact that they've taken out those counter attacks, which is I mean, renowned for Assassin's Creed. I feel like the actual combat feels quite nice, and as you see here, I mean, you're on horseback. I mean, who doesn't love a bit of horseback fighting? And just generally riding around on your horse in general is a lot of fun. yeah, the combat touched on that. That's really cool. I'm enjoying the story. It's at the beginning I was a little bit hesitant, but I'm getting into it a bit, getting into this character Bayek a bit. But all in all, it feels like a lot of fun, and I'm surprised that in the first like week or so of playing it that I kind of got hooked to it, and I feel like a game of this name, Assassin's Creed, I think that's exactly what it should do. I really like in a second you're gonna see this special ability, these Fury Blades or whatever. I don't know. I can't actually remember what they're called. This right here, where you know he goes into a bit of a beast mode, and really quick attacking or stronger attacking, and I actually really like that. I think that's a nice touch. It definitely gives you that strength of just being an absolutely beast, and being able to massacre crowds like you would have been able to do with the counter attack. So I feel like that's a different way of giving you that strong raw power over your enemies, which is pretty nice. This is another thing I really like, actually. I'm loving my eagle Senu. Just chilled. I'm all about that. I think that's a really nice touch they've given it. The whole scouting out areas before you rock into them. That's something right up my alley. I really like it. Then obviously each location you encounter, there's actually different things you can find. Like it will say like one treasure looted, or one leader killed. You know, stuff like that. And Senu can help you find it, or you could go around just looking for it. But then Senu can actually help you find it, and I think that's really dope. I think that was really well done. I have to say there by Senu. So fair play to them. But all in all, like the missions themselves, at some points, I mean, I'm already feeling that maybe they feel a bit samey, and you know, you're either going over here and taking someone out, or you're going to go to a camp and try and save someone, or you know, it's pretty generic stuff. But normally in an instance of a game, I'd be finding myself saying, oh, I'm really not enjoying that. Maybe throughout, by the end of the game, maybe it will have bugged me. But having said that, I'm kind of enjoying it so far. So that's a little bit surprising to me, because at times it feels a bit samey, but I'm finding myself wanting to get stuck into that same old stuff. So I'm definitely looking forward to continuing playing the game at this stage. So as a general impression, initially I would say, yeah, all in all, pretty happy. I mean, I want to keep playing. I'm finding myself thinking about it when I'm at work. I want to get into it, get stuck in. Actually, one of the missions I'm really enjoying, strangely, which isn't even much, is just like little investigations. Like I like that kind of stuff. They've made it in a way where it's really simple. The investigation areas are normally rather quite small, and all in all, it's like you've entered the area and you know, okay, at least I'm not running outside pointlessly, and it gives you a small area to just run around, search, and you can even use your assassin sensors or whatever they're called. And it's quite simple, but it's not too simple. They normally throw one down in a little bit of a spot, which makes you keep running around for a little bit. And all in all, I found those not too bad and quite enjoyable. I think it was Assassin's Creed Unity that did the investigations really well. I seem to remember. I seem to remember really enjoying that. I'm pretty sure it was Unity in France, where I was enjoying their investigations quite a lot. So yeah, I mean, all in all, a lot of fun. I would say that I'm excited for, and it's even made me like way more hype for Assassin's Creed Odyssey, Valhalla. I'm definitely one of those people that I'm gonna play Odyssey before Valhalla. Like that looks like a serious bit of game right there. I'm also like mad in love with ancient Greece. So having said that, ancient Egypt is like just majorly enticing for me. It's a very cool. Like I found myself just getting hyped every time I saw a damn pyramid, you know. So, which I haven't got to them yet. I'm taking my time. I don't want to just ride straight to them. I'm gonna get there a bit later, I'm sure. But yeah, it's made me mad more hyped for the next Assassin's Creed games, which was a thing that kind of like died out for me. Like I used to love the Creed games, especially on PS3. Um, the first one, and especially the one in Rome there, I think it was Brotherhood, was just, that was some of the best games I played. I really loved them, I have to say. It was right up my alley, and they didn't disappoint at all, and this is giving me that vibes. I'd even say so far, I don't know, I'm putting it up there with them, that's for sure. But I will definitely get playing it more and knock my way through it. And yeah, by the way, just to cut myself off, this is like what I'm talking about, the area. I'm trying to finish this area to complete it. I'm looking for the next object. It took me a little bit of time. Eventually I used Senu, who before I couldn't find with him, but then I used Senu and I ended up finding it. But yeah, going back to what I was saying, you know, I'm going to get this game smashed out. And obviously, like, when I do these reviews and stuff, I want to play the game and I want to enjoy it. So I don't want to just rush a game for the sake of giving my opinion. I want to actually soak it up, really take time to see what it has to offer, and enjoy the full game, and then give it out to you in an honest, unscripted, off the top of my head review. Yeah, and that's pretty much what I've got to say to you guys today. And I hope you've enjoyed it. Again, please smash the like. You know how much that would mean to me. But all in all, guys, for my subscribers, for the people that have watched it to here, I love you. I really love you. Until the next one, peace out.